When you launch a product on Amazon, there's no guarantee that it sells. There are some things that you can do to increase the chances of it selling, which we'll go over in a second. With the product criteria that I personally use, I still have products not work out. That's business. But it's a much lower percentage because of the fact that my product criteria is so strict. More often than not, the products that I launch perform well or I don't lose money on them. And I'm able to achieve this for a few reasons. Number one, the product market that I'm going into. I'm not just picking any product that I think will sell, but I'm basing this on a product's market. Not only that, I'm not clicking copy and paste on what everybody else in the market is doing. I'm finding a way to add value into the market by making my product different than the competitors. I'm going into markets where there are low reviewed sellers performing well on page one. Why? Because it's one thing to look at how the top seller in the market is performing, but that's not necessarily the best indicator of how you will perform. I like to look at low reviewed sellers because it's a better indicator of how me, a low reviewed seller, will perform. I also understand that reviews are one of the most important things for your product listing after you actually launch. So not only do I push for a lot of reviews in the beginning, but I continuously push for more reviews for the lifetime of that product. At the end of the day, the more reviews you have, the better. And once you have a product listing launched, some people think it's enough to, okay, my first version of my product listing is good. But that's not necessarily how it works, because the product listing is what actually sells your product. The customer can't touch or feel the product, so they're basing everything on the listing. Your images, your title, your bullet points, your description, A+ content, videos if you have it. And if the customers are clicking on your ads, for example, and not purchasing it, that has to do with the listing, and you should make optimizations to it. And last but not least, PPC ads. PPC ads are what brings traffic to your listing. But it's not about just throwing a bunch of keywords into a PPC campaign. It has to be well structured. You have to have a good strategy, and you have to understand the correlations of everything going on within your PPC campaign. Like if I increase my bid, where is my ad showing up? If I decrease my bid, where is my ad showing up? What's my conversion rate? What's my tacos? And is my ad being shown no matter where the customer clicks on the page on Amazon? This is something called path to purchase.